had a look at what we did yesterday, and I think we managed to, well, my sister did that wall and I did in there, and I think because my mum and my dad was here when my sister was doing this one, and we all went through the wall, and I think she painted all of the knots. I missed one in there. I just noticed this morning. It was quite dark when I was painting it inside there, so I was going over it like a few times, and I still managed to miss one, so need to fix that today. Otherwise, today I'm going to focus on scraping the door. I have one side left, and then I'm going to start working on the door frame, which I've kind of like been putting off for a while, because similar to like moving the window out a few centimeters, I've been putting the door frame off for a bit, because I'm not 100% confident in how to do it. I have a router that I'm going to use, which is the first time I'm using one of those. So, I mean, similar to that one, I kind of figured that you just need to do it. But I'm going to try the router for a bit on a just some timber I have laying in the barn, just to get a feel for the tool and how it behaves, and then start working on the actual timber that I'll use for the door frame. So yeah, I'm going to cut all the pieces to size, and then we'll see how far I get with the routing. But my hope is that I can at least scrape all the paint off the door, and then cut all the pieces to size, and then maybe get one or two pieces done, because I'm only using 3 pieces, both sides and the top, because I'm not having a threshold at the bottom, so that will just be the floor. And then there's going to be a gap at the bottom that's like 2-3 centimeters maybe for airflow. Not sure if that's enough for the ventilation, because I'm going to have the fan for the stove. So hopefully that's enough. I don't know how it works, but that's going to be one ventilation. So yeah, that's the plan for the day anyways. So this is how I see the door frame. So this is the profile. So this is where the door slots in, and that's the front. So you have the two pieces like that, and the same goes for the top bit. And then the joint is gonna look something like this. It's gonna be a dovetail, but more like a straight one. I don't know if it's called something else. So I'm gonna use the router to do this, and then we'll see. I'll probably cut do two cuts, and then use the router to get the middle piece out in the top one, and then just cut the one on the sides. And on top of the door, there's going to be a window, and I've done some calculations on how big the glass panes are going to be. We'll see how big I end up doing, because it needs to fit right over the door. It's just the same width, but it's going to be 3 glass panes over the door, which is going to be, it's going to look quite nice. I have a reference for it. I can show you the reference so you get a better understanding of what it's going to look like. I'm gonna say 70,5. 70,5. 70,5 minus 9, det blir 61,5. Dörren är 62. 62. Så då har man minus här, så behöver man ha 0,5 för att få plats med dörren. Och så 2 på vardera sida. Där, 2 centimeter där. Och sen då är det 68. Så minus 4, 64, så 63,5. 1,5 här. not working properly. The bolt I just removed is so that when you lower the saw, this stays here, and that makes the safety guard go up. I don't know if, something is stuck in there, because obviously it's not working. Guess this is what happens when you leave stuff in the cold and quite humid or moist or whatever in there, so stuff gets stuck. Yeah. I have to put the bolt back and see if it works, but it's not looking promising. Cut the power now, so there's not going to be any accidents. I think the issue is that the safety guard is acting up, so it's sort of locking the whole thing. So it's like you have to kind of do this, and then I guess plug it in when you're here, and then you can use it. But it's not great. Have to fix it. centimeter, 2 centimeter. 2,2. 2,2. Så. I'm going to do a test now. So this is the same timber that I'm using inside. Cut off, so we'll see how it goes. The only issue is that I almost drained the battery using the heating gun. So we'll see if there's enough battery to run that one. Otherwise I'll have to do it tomorrow. So we'll see. No, it keeps turning off, so I'm going to try the small battery. That unfortunately had been on the whole night, so I have 7% in that one and 5% in that one, so I'm going to go and get it now and see if I can use that one. Otherwise I'm not going to be able to, so we'll see. It works, but I'm gonna drain it in no time, and I don't have the charger, so it does work though. Yeah, battery's dead. Did manage to. My first cut was a bit like all over the place, but it's very easy to use. It's like as long as you know sort of the setting and how to operate it. Just need to make sure that the rest is always against this, and you'll be fine. Yeah, it's a bit annoying that I can't do it today. It is what it is. I think I've managed to figure out how to do this now. I mean, this isn't perfect. There's some differences in here, but it's good enough for me to continue with the pieces that I'm going to use. So I'll go and get those now.